Welcome to the Supreme Hustle Experience. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and spend some time with me. My name is Terrence, and I am going to take you on a journey of becoming who you want to be. Today, I'm taking on the challenge of ditching all my excuses and kickstart my dream life now in 2025. It's January 1st, so let's get into it. If you're tired of feeling stuck, tired of watching others live the life you desire, and tired of making excuses for why you can't have it, then this video is for you. The truth is, your dream life is waiting for you, but it's not going to magically appear. You have to take action and make it happen. So let's get real and kickstart your dream life now. You know, I think we've all been there at some point or another. We have big dreams, we have goals, we have aspirations, but somehow they always seem to get put on the back burner. Why? Well, because of fear, because of lack of time, because of lack of resources, or simply because it's just too hard. But let's be real, these are just excuses. When I say excuses, I don't mean that these challenges aren't real. They are. But what I do mean is that they're not insurmountable. I know it's scary to take that first step, to put yourself out there, to risk failure. But I also know that the only way to guarantee failure is to do nothing at all. I think one of the biggest excuses we make is the lack of time. We're all busy, we're all overwhelmed, we're all stressed out. But the truth is, we make time for the things that matter the most to us. So think about it for a second. You'll make time to watch that sporting game, or football, baseball, basketball. You'll make time to watch your favorite TV show. You'll make time to look at your favorite movie. You'll make time to even just scroll through social media, Instagram, and even watching different videos that are not teaching you anything. You make time for those things. We make time for social things. So when your dream life isn't happening, it's because you're not making time for it. You're making excuses. You're procrastinating. You're waiting for the perfect moment. But let me tell you, the perfect moment does not exist. The only moment that exists is the one you're in right now. Another big excuse is lack of resources. I don't have the money. I don't have the connections. I don't have the expertise. But let me tell you, the resources are just excuses. Like right now, you want to start your YouTube journey, just like I'm starting mine today. Well, not today. I actually started December 1st of 2024, and I prepared for 2025. But you're saying that I don't have a camera. You can use your phone. When people are telling you to go out here and start a YouTube channel and just post every single day, they're telling you this because it's going to create something inside you. It's going to help you to be more consistent. And more importantly, it'll help you change your mindset to where you start focusing on improving. There are people out there who have achieved their dreams with next to nothing. They've taken the risks. They worked hard. They persisted. And you can too. You just have to be willing to take that first step, no matter how important it may seem. And there's fear. Oh, fear. The biggest excuse of them all. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of success. But let me tell you, fear is just an illusion. Think about it for a moment. The only person that's holding you back is yourself. Why do I say fear of success? Some people are afraid to be successful, having a successful relationship, working hard and having a successful career. You know, going back to school and getting that degree. They're more fearful of the success. It sounds kind of cliched, but the reality of it is The only person that's holding you back is you. It's a story we tell ourselves to keep us stuck, to keep us safe. But safe is not where the magic happens. The magic happens when you take that leap of faith, when you put yourself out there, when you take that risk. So how do we overcome these excuses? How do we make that mindset shift from procrastination to action? Well, for starters, we need to hold ourselves accountable. We need to set clear goals. We need to make a plan. We need to take consistent action every single day. That means you should be thinking about improving every day, at least 1% a day across the board. Just improving something 1% a day, and you'll see the huge dividends later. We need to stop giving ourselves permission to procrastinate as well, to wait, to make excuses. We need to take ownership of our dreams, of our goals, of our lives. You may be struggling with ADHD. I have to address that because I struggle with it. It's not a disability. It's just another challenge you have to overcome. There are different exercises you can do to help control the distractions because we get distracted, don't we? It's so easy to get distracted, but there are, like I said, exercises that you can do to help you to stay focused. See, one of the things about people with ADHD like myself, we need consistency, we need patterns, we need to be able to follow some type of workflow. But the thing is, it's important that we understand what we're doing because you can be repetitious all you want. It just takes longer for that stuff to stick in your brain because, like I said, when you have ADHD, it comes in and goes right back out. And we got to keep working at it to make it stick. And this is what helps us to be more efficient. Also, accountability is key. When you hold yourself accountable, you're more likely to take action. You're more likely to push through the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty. You're more likely to keep going even when it gets tough. And trust me, it's going to get tough. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks, there will be failures, but it's how you respond to those failures that matters. Do you give up or do you keep going? I have a quote that says, your failures will outnumber your successes, but your successes will outweigh your failures. Another mindset shift we need to make is to focus on progress, not perfection. That's why I say the more you do, the more you improve. You focus on improving because perfection is the enemy of good. What perfection does, it creates that procrastination because we're always telling ourselves it's not good enough. And that's the thing that hinders us. Don't try to be perfect. Just keep doing to improve. Because practice doesn't make perfect. What practice does, it makes improvements. I got that from Les Brown. We don't have to have it all figured out. We don't have to have all the answers. We just have to take that first step. And then the next and the next. We have to be willing to learn, to grow, to adapt. We have to be willing to make mistakes, to take risks, to try new things. I want to share my story with you that I think really illustrates this mindset shift. It's a story about how I was stuck in a dead-end job, feeling unfulfilled and unhappy. I always dreamed of having my own business, but I failed so much in business that I was convinced that I will have to work for someone else for the rest of my life. I developed the mindset that this is as good as it is going to get. Then one day in 2025, the Lord spoke to me and said, "Do you trust me?" I responded, "Yes." Then he told me to quit your job and I will show you how to do it. So I followed the leading of the Lord and quit my job. I would love to tell you everything fell right into place, but it didn't. It was the exact opposite. All hell broke loose. I'll tell you more of the story later when I create my story time playlist. By stepping out on faith and trusting God, I was able to change careers and landed a job as a web developer back in 2016. That was a huge blessing because I learned a skill that has elevated my life. Now I teach programming and I'm living a great life, but I'm not satisfied because I want my own business. And this is the year 2025. I will start that business. I learned through the process the difference between being content and settling. Content means you are satisfied, and settling means you have compromised. So, what's holding you back from creating your dream life? Is it fear? Is it lack of time? Is it lack of resources? Wherever it is, I want you to know that it's just an excuse. You have the power to overcome it, to push through it, to take actions. You have the power to create the life you desire, to live the life you dream of. So